This is David Wheaton. The following is a TCW short take, a bite-sized highlight from the Christian Worldview radio program. You can hear the full program at thechristianworldview.org. Scott, expound further on the primacy of worship and how it really is the purpose for which each person was created by God to be a worshiper of Him.
If you look at how Scripture portrays God and His intent in all things that He ordains, He is doing all things for His own glory. And that includes the creation of all things. It includes the creation of man. And so that's the purpose for which we were created, is to bring Him honor and glory, which is the essence of worship. To worship is to rightly adore and magnify the greatness of God. And that was God's intent all the way back in the garden. God created Adam and Eve within the garden, which very interestingly, there are a lot of parallels between how Moses describes the Garden of Eden and how he later describes the tabernacle that God instructs Israel to build. And I think that was intentional by God, because Eden was meant to be a sanctuary of God's presence in which His people would worship Him rightly. And of course, Adam and Eve failed in that by sinning in Genesis chapter 3. And yet God's intent still stands. He wants the people that He has created to bring Him the glory that He deserves. And really, the plan of redemption is not for its own sake, then. The plan of redemption, the whole purpose of that, is to bring to fruition what God originally intended in the garden, and that is to create worshipers for His own glory. And so that's kind of what Calvin meant there. Yes, salvation is important, and obviously it is central to the storyline of Scripture, but it serves a greater end, and that is that God would be glorified through the worship of a redeemed people. And so that's where all of history is progressing toward, and it's important that we then, as redeemed people, understand that that is our purpose. We are created to glorify God. We are created to worship. And so it's very important that we think biblically about the nature of worship and how we ought to be approaching God in worship.
This has been a short take from the Christian Worldview radio program. To hear the full program and connect with this nonprofit radio ministry, go to thechristianworldview.org. I'm David Wheaton.